Hello students, welcome back. This is teacher Vikni and I'll be teaching class 1. So before we move on to the next part of our lesson, plants around us, let us revise what we have learned in the previous video. And what did we learn? We learned the different parts of a plant. Here you can see a chart with different parts of a plant. And as you know, plants have two main parts. They are root and the shoot. The root is below the ground and the shoot is above the ground. A shoot has a stem, it has leaves, it has buds. Here you can see a bud, and these buds bloom into beautiful flowers. Yes, here you can see the flowers. Not only the flowers, but plants also bear tasty fruits. So here you can see the fruits. So the shoot has stem, leaves, buds, flowers and the fruits. Students, now that you know about the different parts of a plant, let us learn a little bit more about plants. Today, we are going to learn about the different types of plants. The plants that grow on land and also the plants that grow in water. So let me take you to a walk through the nature and see the different kinds of plants around you. Plants are living things that grow on land as well as in water. We see different types of plants all around us. Although these plants have the same parts, each plant appears unique to us. Plants have different types of roots, stems, flowers, fruits, seeds and so on. As you see the plants around you, do they all look the same? No. Plants come in different shapes, sizes, colors and so on. Some plants are big, some are small and some are very small. So based on these differences, plants are classified into 5 different types. They are trees, shrubs, herbs, creepers and climbers. Students, now that you know there are different types of plants that grow on land, let us learn about them in detail. So let us begin with trees. From the tallest and the biggest plants. Some plants are big and strong. They have a strong and woody stem. And the stem of a tree is called a trunk. This trunk gives rise to many branches. But some trees have no branches at all. So now let us take a look at some of the examples of trees. Students, here is an example of a tree, and as you can see, this is the stem of the tree. It is very hard, strong, and it is woody. So the stem of a tree is called as a trunk. So here this part of the tree, as you can see, is the trunk, and a trunk has many branches. You can see big branches of the tree. Here is the coconut tree, and as you can see, a coconut tree has only one stem. It doesn't have any branches. So students, here you can see a Christmas tree. It has a stem, a woody stem and many branches. And you can also see a climber is growing on it. Other examples of trees are a banyan tree, a mango tree, a neem tree, and so on. Now let us talk about shrubs. Students, can you guess the name of this plant? Yes, it's a rose plant. A rose plant is a shrub. Now what are shrubs? Shrubs are medium-sized plants. They are shorter than trees. Shrubs have thin but hard stems with many branches. Shrubs are bushy. Although the shrubs have a hard stem, they are very flexible but not weak. So as you can see, the stems of these plant or the shrub, I can move it easily. It is very flexible but it is not weak. So this plant, a rose plant, is an example of a shrub. Another example of a shrub is a hibiscus plant. Here you can see a hibiscus plant. It is a medium-sized plant. It is bushy. It has thin but hard stems with many branches, and its stems are very flexible but not weak. Other examples include tulsi, lemon, the sunflower, and so on. Students, now let's talk about the smallest plants, and they are called as herbs. Herbs. Now what are herbs? Or what type of plants are called as herbs? Let us see. Now here is a herb. A herb, as you can see, is a short-sized plant. It is shorter than a shrub. Students, can you guess the name of this plant? Yes, it's a coriander plant. As you can see, a herb or a coriander plant is a short-sized plant with soft, delicate green stem. This is a stem. So herbs have green, delicate and soft stems. Generally, they have few branches, or sometimes herbs have no branches at all. Now here you can see, as I've told you, that herbs have a very delicate stem. So let us see. Here I am breaking the stem of a coriander plant, and I was able to break it very easily. Now since these have a very delicate stem, these can be easily uprooted from the soil. Some other examples of herbs are the mint, spinach, grass. Yes, even grass is a herb. Now let's talk about creepers. There are some plants with very big stems and they do not climb up. These plants grow along the ground or they grow on any flat surface. So such plants are called as creepers. And as the name suggests, creepers are the plants that crawl on the ground or any flat surface. So here is an example of a creeper. You can see, because the creepers have a very weak stem, they cannot stand upright or they cannot stand straight, nor can they support their own weight. So that is the reason why these plants, creepers, they crawl on the ground or any flat surface or any other surface. So students, here you can see a vegetable. Can you guess the name of this vegetable? Yes, it's an ash gourd. You can see this vegetable or this plant has big stems, and that is the reason why they are growing on this surface. So students, here you can see these things. They are called as tendrils. Now these are specialized stems or leaves that help the plant for support, so that they can attach to something and they can grow. Now let us move on to climbers. Climbers are plants with a very thin and weak stem. They have long stems, but they are very weak. So they need an external support, or a support of a plant or a tree, a wall or a stick, so that they can grow upright or vertically. When I say vertically, means they need to climb up straight. So here is an example of a climber, that is a money plant. And you can see this money plant is climbing on a tree. And why is it climbing on a tree? Because climbers have very thin, long and weak stem. Here this money plant is taking the support of a tree. So students, here you can see an example of a climber. As you can see, this plant is growing on a wall. It is taking the support of the wall to climb. It is growing vertically or upright, so it is taking the support of this wall. Other examples of climbers are a grapevine and a pea plant. So students, just like plants grow on land, the same way there are some plants that grow in water. These plants have very long stem underwater. Such plants are called as aquatic plants, and some examples are the lotus, the water lilies, water hyacinth and so on. I hope you enjoyed the video. So keep exploring and keep identifying the different types of plants. Thank you.